Hey, it's Louise Schofield, and I'm now joined with Salvation Jayne, who are going to be taking part in Balcony Festival this Saturday. How are you guys?
We're good. And we're a little sunburnt, but we're good.
Yeah. How has lockdown been treating you?
Well, because it's nice and sunny, I can't really complain, to be honest.
Obviously,
we've got a garden and we've got the studio here as well, so
nice.
There's loads of stuff to keep us occupied.
We can still record and like do demos and stuff. It's quite, obviously we're not earning any money from our day jobs, but at the same time we're trying to make the most of it in the way we can and do stuff for the band. Be creative, sort out the mess in the garden.
It's a great time to garden and be productive at the same time, so it's just merging the two. It's great.
It's focusing on the things that you can be in control of.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you been writing a lot while you've been at home? Has there been quite a lot of writing going on and some new tracks being created?
We have, yeah. We've in fact, Tor has sent us over a load of drum beats that she's written, and then we've been sort of demoing ideas and stuff. So, you know, at least we're kind of moving forward, and when it ends, we'll have stuff that we can get stuck into.
We've been doing a few sessions as well, like live sessions, which has taken up quite a lot of time because Dan's been creating tracks because we haven't got Tor, wherever you are, Tor.
No.
We haven't got Tor.
Oh no, I'm here.
But, been experimenting. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
hello.
Yeah, we're all here. But you've been working with Sylvia Matthews, produced some live sessions for you, and they sound really good. The ones you've got on YouTube are wicked. How was it working with her on the tracks?
It was a really cool experience. Because I'm a producer as well, like she's someone that I've looked up to for a while.
Yeah.
So we did that last September. She produced the sessions and then I mixed them.
Brilliant.
And yeah, she was really, really good to work with. Really
Kate, cool. Kate Tabini mastered them as well.
We're sort of trying to do more stuff with females in the music world. So a friend of mine, Katie Tabini, mastered the recording as well. And so yeah, it was a sort of mostly female thing.
Nice. Hey, but they sounded massive. Like, it sounded so good. The quality of sound and everything was just massive. It just sounded great. But all your tunes are, but all your tunes, they are like floor stompers, aren't they? Like Coney Island Baby, that is a huge tune. That's a big one. Like, you must have had, it sounds like you had fun recording it as well.
Yeah, it's always quite a good experience, to be honest, because Dan's studio and where they live, and their dogs and their cats, it's like a menagerie over there. It's just a really nice atmosphere, so we always have
you said that one walked in.
Yeah, one's just walked in. Look.
Magic.
I know, look at that.
It's running away.
Speak of the devil. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, fun.
I wasn't lying about the menagerie, it really is a thing.
No, you know, it really is. Yeah, because Dan, like, do you produce and kind of make a few of the tracks? Then you've kind of like mixed and produced a few of the Salvation Jayne tracks.
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the Sylvia Massey ones, as I say, like she was there when we recorded them, but I mixed those. But yeah, everything Salvation Jayne have done has been done here by me.
Is that quite nice to have that kind of creative control? Because you can experiment quite a bit with that when you've got it in your hands. You can kind of play around with it a little bit.
Well, yeah, I think the thing is when we're writing, because I know that I'm going to produce it and mix it, we're kind of hearing the final product almost whilst we're writing it. You know, like we'll be writing stuff and then I'll certainly be thinking, well, I'm going to do this with it when I mix it and it's going to come across that way. But I mean, I sort of started recording anyway because, you know, when I was in other bands, when I was younger, I would always kind of hear how I thought it should sound. And then you'd go and record with someone else and they kind of wouldn't get it. So, you know, it's handy that the band very much produce the stuff, and it saves a lot of money as well.
I was going to say it saves a lot of money.
Yeah.
Lucky. We're so lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
we rehearse in the studio as well, so we don't pay for rehearsals.
But we can chip away at it quite a lot, and you know, it's not like everyone can put a lot of input in, and we can craft things and get them just right because we've got the studio here.
Yeah, it's super productive for you as a band as well, and it's easier, so you're not kind of all over the place when you want to write or create something new. You don't have to kind of all come together. It's kind of nice that you've got it in your own space. Yeah. Which is where, like, you create most music anyway. I mean, a lot of tracks that are written, they're written in your own space, aren't they? So it's nice to get your head down and get into that. But Jayne Doe, I really liked the video for that. It was really cool. Where was that shot? It looked like a really fun one to make.
That was shot almost exactly a year ago today.
It's near where Tor lives.
It's in a little village hall, yeah.
Oh,
Dover, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Were they like a local pool of actors, or were they like friends of yours?
They're all friends. Actually, yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. It's nice when you have like a pool of friends that are willing to be on camera, because sometimes you have friends that are like, no, it's camera away. So it's quite nice to work with like people that you know as well.
Like Holly's mum is in it.
Yeah, Holly's mum is
like pouring drinks at the start,
which aren't actual like alcohol. It's not prosecco. It's like fake Poundland frozen like appetizer sort of drink.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did you taste that? But that was an interesting taste.
And then the girl with the shaved head she's mine and Chess's hairdresser.
Amazing.
And a friend as well, and then everyone else in it, they're like friends of the band, and
they're in bands themselves.
They're in other bands that we know. But yeah,
people love an opportunity to be in a music video, don't they?
Of course, yeah.
More than enough people, didn't we?
Yeah. I think there was a few people that got turned away at the end, and we felt really bad. I was like, what? You never know, like how many people are gonna like pull out on the day. But like everybody showed up that we asked. It was like, wow. And then we got turned away, and I was like, oh no, this is a bit. You feel guilty.
Oh. It's good that people want to be in it though. That's class. That's good. So on your next video, you'll have loads of people. They'll just be mad.
Yeah.
The next video, we'll just have to have a bigger sort of setup for more people, and hopefully they will all come still.
Well, if people fire out the O2.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, get that big space.
Maybe not that tall, just yet. Not just yet.
As long as they all stay 2 meters apart.
Yeah, as long as they social distancing.
A big music video. That's what you need in this world right now.
Yeah.
So have you got any more tracks coming out soon? Is there any more on the pipeline for Salvation Jayne at the moment?
We were hopefully going to have a single out in like June, July, but we obviously can't get together to record it.
Yeah.
So we are going to release a remix sort of EP in June. And we've been planning this for like probably over a year now of getting remixes together.
Yeah.
And we're doing a remix competition for the last one on there. There's about 5 or 6, I think, that we've got ready. Yeah. So we're going to put up that because obviously it's a summer sort of feel as well with the dance electro thing. So we're going to put that out instead of a single, and hopefully a single when we can all get together to record it.
Yeah, it's worth waiting for though. So it's going to be good. You're going to get out there, and it's going to be.
I can't wait.
Well, yeah. The thing is, we don't want to just rush something out, and we were going to get Billy from the Subways to co-produce our next single, and because he's getting more into producing other bands, and he's become a good friend of ours, and he wanted to we wanted to get him involved, and so we thought, well, we don't just want to rush something, so as soon as we're allowed to get together again and the time's right, we've got another single in the pipeline, and yeah, hopefully people will enjoy it as much as they did the last ones.
Absolutely, but it's great you're planning to work with Billy, because I mean the Subways has always had such a big sound. Like Subways tracked my little teen years, and I loved them so much. Like they were huge. Yeah. So I can imagine like that producing one of your tracks is going to be amazing. I mean, it's going to like really ump it.
Yeah, it should be good fun, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So what can we expect from your set at Balcony Festival? What are we going to expect from Salvation Jayne?
something completely different to what you're used to.
Yeah,
I've seen it and it's amazing because obviously we only just get the finished product, and they've done a really, really awesome job.
You don't know if Holly's seen it yet, or
I was to say, Holly, have you seen it?
What, the Ruse? No.
the new one.
The new balcony session.
No, she's not.
I'm waiting for the real thing.
You'll see it live on Saturday.
Yeah.
We've done it. The first song that we wrote together was called "Burn It Down," and we've done like an electro.
Well, we've done like a kind of
dark.
Yeah, like we've done these dark post-rock kind of ambient versions of some of the songs.
Yeah.
But again, we're trying to keep it interesting, like, you know, rather than just an acoustic guitar and a vocal.
Which we will do at some point.
Yeah.
It will happen, but Dan gets carried away in the studio.
Yeah,
Can't help himself.
Because we've got the studio there, we've looped, like, we've got drums from an old toy keyboard and they're playing over it, and these kind of big reverby guitars, and they're really different versions of the songs. Because we thought that might make people more inclined to watch it as well, if they know that they're unique versions of the songs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think it's nice as well seeing them, because it's really nice to see someone, like, especially when a song's got quite a lot of like oomph and it's quite ferocious, it's quite nice to see it a little bit stripped back, because it's like completely flipping it round, isn't it? Which is really nice. Do any of your tracks start out, like, sometimes when you write them, do they start out a little bit stripped back, or do they go full in and with all the kind of thought process of the guitars and stuff?
That's usually the other way around, isn't it? We do the script back after.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly's right. It does sort of end up a bit like that, where it's like, right,
big riffs and
When someone goes, "Oh, can you do an acoustic version of that?" Now we're like, okay, where do we start?
Well, I think we tend to kind of go in like all out, and then we refine it later, and then try and make it more dynamic. But yeah, I mean, certainly the chilled versions of the songs are very much an afterthought.
we've been doing a lot more mellow stuff though recently, haven't we? Sort of chilled stuff as well.
More dynamic, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's exciting to see where you're going, but like all of the new stuff you're releasing, it's getting bigger and bigger every time, so it's very, very exciting, and I'm really excited to catch your set on Saturday. It's going to be really good. Thank you so much for chatting to me, guys. It's lovely to chat to you, and I'm excited for some new tracks soon as well, hopefully.
Yeah, Andrew, nice to meet you through Zoom.
Woo! Yeah, hopefully at a real gig as well. Hopefully we'll be out in the gig sense again. Fingers
I
crossed.
can't wait for the real gig. I think it's going to be lovely.
I know, I want a beer spilled on me and everything. I want to get in a mosh pit and just, you know.
We are planning some really, like, hopefully if it goes to plan, we are hoping for some really good gigs at the end of the year as well. We're planning for the, like, literally November and December, and hopefully October. But we're hoping that there's going to be a lot of adrenaline in them gigs.
Yeah, people can come and mosh at our gigs.
Yeah, get a beer.
Yeah.
We need that energy.
Everything that you've held inside for all these months, you can just let go of.
If you
at
want
our gigs.
Salvation, Jayne are going to host it for you, so you got to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for chatting to me, and yeah, I'll see you on Saturday with a live sesh.
See you
Thank
Saturday.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.